What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and this is some Battlefield 2 on Gulf of Oman. And I want to talk about how lucky we Battlefield gamers are. And I see that guy up there. Dun 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 dun. I totally didn't know that guy was there at all. But on that note, am I the only one who ever goes dun 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 anything something cool happens in Battlefield? Every single time it happens, in the back of my head, dun 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 dun. And not any other series out there can say the same, because quite frankly, I mean, what other comparison does it have? Do you ever play like Halo and stick a guy with a grenade and start going, oh? No, you don't. You just don't. Although you might, but that's not normal. I think going dun 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 is very normal if you're playing Battlefield, because Battlefield's that type of game. Doesn't hurt that Battlefield has awesome music that just makes you go, yeah! And in general, it's just an awesome game that makes you go, yeah! But what I really want to talk about is how lucky we are as Battlefield gamers. You know, be it Battlefield 2 fans, Battlefield 1942 fans, or Battlefield 3 fans, or Bad Company fans. How many other series out there can say that they've had so many distinctly different games over such a large time span? I mean, if you're watching this and you haven't seen Battlefield 2 ever before and you know nothing about it, you know, maybe you're a console player playing Battlefield 3. I mean, just look at how much bigger this game is. You know, Battlefield 3 has, you know, quote-unquote large maps. Large maps in that game are small maps in this game. This game is just much, much, much larger. You know. And while that does suit me better as a foot soldier, you know, at the same time I can't say I like it more, because honestly, this is more of a core Battlefield experience if you ask me, you know. At the same time, I guess I should say, you know, we have the choice. The series has gone from, you know, huge maps to smaller maps, and we're going to be going into even smaller maps that are super small, you know, but it's still the same series, which, you know, not many other series can say that, and honestly, there's probably no other series who can say they've gone from such a wide range. I mean, you know, even think about the games, you know, 1942, and I guess you can toss in Vietnam. You know, Battlefield 2, which was in 2005, which was before Call of Duty 4, and was in modern times before Call of Duty. Just want to sneak that in there for those of you guys out there watching this because you're Call of Duty players and you totally clicked the wrong link and you're thinking, oh, Call of Duty 4 invented everything. Oh my god, this game has the M4 it copied from Call of Duty. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But I don't think anyone's going to be thinking that. But, you know, when you think about it, you know, 1942 was when World War II first-person shooters were not spammed to death on the market. You know, Vietnam was different. I mean, there's still not many Vietnam games. You know, Battlefield 2 was really one of the first games that I can think of in modern time, you know. And then, of course, 2142, you know. You're looking at, like, just so much time span. You're looking at 170 years of Battlefield. Not literally, of course, but, you know. There's just such a widespread, you know, just in terms of the vehicles and the guns and everything, and you know, the maps have changed so much, going from, you know, the old Battlefield to like Battlefield, you know, 2. I mean, I've never played 1942, so I can't really speak for it, but I'm pretty sure it's much more of the same of this, you know. But except for the mechanics, from what I've seen, the combat mechanics aren't nearly as polished as this, you know. But you know, again, it's one of those things where the series changes, but the series improves and improves and improves. But it changes, but it stays the same, you know. Despite the fact that Battlefield 3 is really quite small and has several changes that I don't like, and it's going to have even more changes that I really don't like, you know. The mechanics are so much improved over Battlefield 2. It's like, this is a step forward, you know. It's definitely going in the right direction here, which, you know, really no other series out there can say that they have continuously changed and progressed and done stuff that's different, while at the same time improving and, you know, improving. I mean, that's not to say that there's not people out there who are like, oh, it's not Battlefield 2, I'm not playing it, because there's obviously tons of Battlefield 2 fanboys, and rightfully so. This game is pretty freaking amazing. You know, it's just, everything just feels so much more awesome in Battlefield 2. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the larger maps and everything, you know, it makes everything feel much more important, I guess you could say, like when you get a cool kill or you steal an enemy tank. I mean, I know I do that stuff in Battlefield 3 all the time, and it's just like, yeah, whatever. I stole their Tunguska anymore. You know, unless something cool happens, like the guy repairs it for me and then hops out and I drive away in it. You know, it just really doesn't have that coolness. But in this game, you know, cool stuff happens all the time. All the time. That guy should not have gotten out of his Jeep, but I don't know. I really don't know where I'm going with this. I just wanted to point out the obvious that Battlefield changes, and it's going to change even more, and while I don't necessarily like that, you know what, maybe I should have more faith in DICE, although maybe DICE should give me more faith with their actions rather than telling me that they're basically, oh hey, yeah, we're DICE, and we've been making really good products since 2002, at least. And oddly, DICE did Rally Sport Challenge, did they not? Which was one of my favorite rally games ever back in the day, and that's just completely random and totally not even related to this. So, yeah, I'm going to shut up, and that's that, and I'm out. Hey, bye.